Hey, welcome to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is what you think. No, you are not tripping. This is video. It took us 11 seasons to get this right.
It still ain't right, but
it's right. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't right, it ain't white. I mean, if it ain't right, it's black. But it be white, but it's black. Anyway,
we here.
We here. This is video of season 12, episode 1 of the Church Parking Lot Podcast. Welcome.
Yes.
We thank y'all for staying with us for this long, man. I'm Jay Jamal. This is my boy.
It's B. Allen. What's up, everybody?
What's up? Make sure y'all go check us out on all of our social media. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, man. We're on everything. Welcome to the Church Parking Lot Podcast. And it's churchparkinglotpodcast.com, shopnewclothes.com. Our sole sponsor, man. Thank y'all so much for riding out with us, man. We here. Video. What?
That's what that is.
You can see our faces.
I don't think you want to, but okay.
What? I'm in here. You see me? I see you. But I don't see you because you see me.
This is episode 100, right?
Episode 100.
What?
Episode 100.
Episode 001 on film. So,
On film.
Yeah.
On film. So we here, man. And we're just going to get into it, man, with our favorite segment entitled 4Y.
Why 4?
Why 4? My boy over here, B. Allen,
Yeah,
got his doggone velvet.
Yeah. What's wrong
My
with
man
my
ain't even got
do-rag,
waves.
man?
He got a do-rag on.
Yeah, that's an ocean over there. Don't worry about it.
My dude got
The specific ocean.
the specific ocean. Not Pacific,
No, man.
but the specific ocean.
Well, look, man, 4Y. Why 4, man? Man, look, man, you've been you've had many jobs, in your lifetime.
You ain't got to put my business out there, though.
I'm just saying, people look at us and they tell we got experience.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
my resume look real good.
I don't know about your resume, but when I look at you, I be like, you look like he done a few things before.
I've done a few things.
So
whether illegal or illegal, we're not talking about that right now. Go ahead.
That's on you. But you ever been a salesman before?
Absolutely.
A legal salesman.
Absolutely.
Like, I got to sell these things to get this, this commission.
I mean, that could go either way, whether legal or illegal, but we talking about legal right now anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you've done that, right?
Which one?
Legal.
Yes.
Okay, I have as well.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's okay. So
changed. Praise
with
the
the
Lord.
sales.
Praise the Lord.
With the sales, right?
Yes.
It comes like stipulations, right?
Right.
There has to be certain key words and certain phrases and certain things that you say to the people, right, to draw them in, let them feel you, let them buy what you selling, right. You ever lied?
Yes.
As a salesman?
No.
Really?
Yes.
So you were an honest salesman?
No. Yes.
What's happening? This must be you displaying your salesman skillsmanship on me.
Yes.
Maybe?
No.
Well, look, no, I asked you that, man, because, the best salesmen are also some of our greatest scammers and scam artists. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll have you thinking.
Confirm or deny that.
I mean, we all know it. We've all been scammed, swindled, hoodwinked,
bamboozled.
Yes.
Led astray.
All of that.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
That's one of the greatest tricks ever pulled. Right? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. What I'm basically saying is, man, you have to watch out for the schemers and the scammers of this world.
Absolutely,
right?
by any means necessary.
By any means, and that comes at no age limit. Now, whether you're 8 months old,
Ooh.
or if you're 87 years old,
Ooh.
you got to watch out for these scammers.
You're right.
Now, this story comes from a state called Florida. We call it a state called Florida because they ain't like the other states.
They really not. I don't know what they are a part of, but it's not of the United States.
Well, the state kind of like dips into the water, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think somebody need to pull it up out of there.
They've been on sea level.
They've been down there too long. Way too long.
Time for you to come on up for air.
They need rescue. But down in Florida, there was a woman doing some scheming and scamming of her own.
Sounds about right.
But the victim was an 87-year-old gentleman. Mm-hmm. You know, and when you're 87, you know, you have seen some things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Dates back. It dates real far back.
Yeah.
Now, this 87-year-old dates back to the times where
slavery.
Yeah, slavery of a different kind.
Okay.
You know, this slavery has had their reparations paid. So I don't really consider it slavery anymore, if you know what I mean.
So I need to move to Florida to get my reparations.
No. You can move to Florida if you want your reparations taken away from you after you've been awarded it.
Okay.
But no, I'm speaking on an 87-year-old gentleman who was the survivor of a how do you say a camp where you had to concentrate. He went to you know, the place where if you wanted to hide, you might have to find an attic. You know, that type of place where the place where these people wore crooked letters to symbolize their hate and disdain for you.
Okay. Yeah. So we talking about a person that a book was written after.
Yeah, several books, several movies.
Several books and movies that, you know, we read in high school.
Yeah. Same people that Kanye got canceled for.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
all right.
This 87-year-old Holocaust survivor was scammed out of millions of dollars.
Millions?
Millions of dollars. Okay. Millions of dollars from a Floridian woman.
Okay.
Who met them on a dating site. I
think that's The Price is Right.
On this dating site. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's The Price is
Whatever.
Right.
Today on The Price is Right, we have all the way from the Holocaust himself, 87-year-old survivor. How do you feel?
I think I feel alright.
Your wallet should feel a little bit lighter.
I don't know. Where are those diamonds at that I put in my safe that came from Africa that I stole from the black people?
Wow. You went a little left field on that. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, man.
Oh, okay. But I was talking about the same people. Start with a J, end with a W. But anyway, go ahead.
No, man. But honestly, Holocaust survivors scammed out of millions of dollars by a Florida woman on a dating site who apparently got in so good with this guy that she had him sending checks and she was forging checks. She bought a condo, a house, a couple cars, jewelry. Yeah, she was living the life. This happened over a span of several months to a year, and I believe that FBI was watching.
Whoa! Hold on.
Where we going?
Where are we going? Oh, Florida. This happened over a couple of months to a year?
Yeah.
So this person scammed this other person out of millions of dollars in a short span of couple of months to a year.
I mean, it ain't nothing to a boss when you got it like that.
I mean,
where he got his money from, that's what I don't know, because I don't know many Holocaust survivors who are millionaires unless we missed something. And I think that's where this story took a dark turn for me. Because I don't know of a lot of documented millionaire Holocaust survivors.
Keyword there.
So it got me to thinking, where could you have possibly have gotten your fortune?
From the dark world. That's the key word.
But see, I don't want to speculate.
You don't want to speculate?
I don't want to speculate. You get your money how you get your money. But it's more importantly how you lost your money.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's to a Floridian woman. Cool waters.
Cool. 1 for the money. 2 for the show. 3 to get ready. And 4 to go. Cool runnings.
A little bit. So have you ever been scammed out of some money? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to scam us now because we're so in tune to the scam. Like, we're prepared for the scam. Like, we expect the scam.
Do we?
Like, I want to be, like, scam me.
You want that?
Scam me now.
So let me ask you this: have you gotten those phone calls of the automobile warranty?
Oh yeah, I mean we get those all the time.
Get those all the time. Scam, right?
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know. It's so many of them that want to give me a warranty. Well, how can it be a scam? I guess I just answered my own question. Huh?
I guess so. Because I don't know who I'm doing this podcast with anymore. I'm confused. So, you have this guy, or girl, or this Holocaust survivor.
Yeah, it's a guy.
It's a guy who was on the dating site who's 87 years old.
Yeah. Let's
stop there.
You're right. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, great granddad, for not bugging your grandson in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
About how to log on.
You're a pimp.
Because you done forgot your password for the 37th time, even though you wrote it on the notepad next to your nightstand.
What?
Grandpa, the password's right there.
Look at your nightstand, Grandpa.
Yeah, that's the password. Grandma draws 3,000. Grandma draws 3,000. That's the password, Grandma. I mean, Grandpa.
That's the password?
That's the password.
Grandma's draws 3,000?
That's what he misses the most.
How much do you miss her? 3,000.
Yeah, man.
Golly, man. I don't think that I want to be scammed, but I know that I have been
the target.
I've been the target. Definitely been the target. But to be 87 and still be targeted. Yeah. Like, you have no type of life to target an 87-year-old person.
No, I have a great life because I'm targeting the weak-minded, the slow, and the rich. What are you talking about? That's the perfect target. If I were to do something like that, I'm just saying. I mean, why would I target the 30-year-old, 20-year-old millennial who's got all the brain power in the world to figure out?
They don't have the brain power.
Oh, so we're scamming the wrong people? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying we're scamming the. Well, first and foremost, let's say this. First and foremost, and I'm gonna look into the camera. We are not scammers. Scamming. I am not a scammer.
You are not, but we as a collective
are
scammers.
How?
We're scamming the public right now.
Doing what?
Giving them half the information. You're welcome.
It's an 87-year-old guy who apparently still wants to, be out there on the dating scene and is on a dating site. Now,
he's got to just want comfort at that point. Because at 87...
he has to just want comfort?
You just want comfort. Because at 87, nothing's happening.
Great-granddad, you can go at any time.
87, nothing's happening. Let's keep it real. The pipe work is on F. Okay? We know that.
Not with them pills. He got 4 hours.
No.
Got a good 4 hours.
Ain't enough pills in the world he's almost 90. Let's keep it above. He's 90.
You gotta get him before 7 p.m. Come over on your lunch break, give it to him real good, and be out. Because after that, he is asleep. And he's going to wake up at 2 in the morning calling you. Thinking that everybody's up. You want to know how I know this?
How do you know this?
Because my grandmother used to do the same thing. My grandmother used to go to sleep at 7 o'clock. Be up at 3 in the morning calling my mama.
Wow.
Asking her questions about different stuff.
Yeah.
3 in the morning. Nobody's up. We're still asleep, Grandma. Phone ringing for no reason. None.
Why is the phone ringing?
Because my grandmother's calling. I can't remember where I put my libraries. Stuff like that. Come on, Grandma. Grandma, we still asleep. I gotta go to school in the morning.
Okay. Prime reason why she should have been getting scammed. You ain't got time for all that 3 a.m. calling where your phone is. I'm gonna tell you where your phone is. It's right in my hand as I call you to get scammed. Hello, answer this call. Don't you need a date, Grandma? Got a Holocaust survivor on the other line.
Oh my God, man.
Yo, I guess that for me is probably the saddest part of the whole story. Is this. It's we take advantage of people, yes, and it's unfortunate, but to take advantage of someone who's already been taken advantage of to like almost the lowest of lows.
Have they?
For that set of ethnicity? Sure, yeah.
They already have been taken advantage of?
I would not have wanted to have gone through the Holocaust.
So this man got scammed out of all of his money. So is the man broke?
I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, he's broker than he was.
So approximately how much money did he get?
Scammed for about 82 mil.
What?
Yeah, 82 mil.
$82 million.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But he got it, though.
$82 million.
It's a lot of money if you scammed for.
You scammed somebody out of $82 million. Did the woman get caught?
Yes, she's been arrested.
She's been arrested?
Yes.
She's been arrested. She's in prison right now.
She can't hurt you, man. I promise.
I'm not looking for her to hurt me. I'm trying to get remarried.
What?
She has $82 million somewhere out there.
No, she's done. Yeah.
They retrieved it all?
Yes, they retrieved. I don't know if they retrieved it all, but she's behind bars.
They're not going to get the same amount of money out of those cars, the houses.
The assets are out there if you want to go and, go get them.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to go on the website for public viewing.
This is in Florida, though. So.
What does that mean?
You got to be a Florida.
Florida accepts anybody.
Yeah, apparently.
Rick Ross is down there, so if Rick Ross is down there, apparently I definitely can, I can definitely flourish down there. What's wrong with you, man?
What does that mean?
That means, look at Rick Ross.
Look at him.
What? What is wrong with you?
What are we talking about, Rick Ross? Oh,
because he's from Florida. I'm just saying, man.
Why?
I'm just saying. I know that there's more Holocaust survivors. And the fact that there's one out there that has $82 million.
He doesn't anymore, but go ahead.
I guarantee you, just like you said, that person's okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is.
Because all of his assets was probably insured.
Probably.
So, therefore, he's going to get his money back. Because it's a scam. They got to give you that money back.
Yeah, eventually. They're going to tax a little bit of it, though.
I mean, go ahead. saying.
He could tax you.
That's like me winning the lottery of $82 million and they're saying that, you know, you can either get this amount of money over the course of the next certain amount of years, or you can take a lump sum and we tax it.
That's true.
It's the same. Look, give me the money now.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's my money. I want it now.
Tax it so that way I ain't got to worry about y'all no more.
That's a fact.
Take what you going to take. Give me my money. So, therefore, if he's insured and he's going to get taxed, okay, cool.
So, what you're saying is get on the dating app. Find an old man.
What was the name of the dating app?
Tell him you want millions.
What was the name of the dating app?
Make sure he's a Holocaust survivor first.
What was the name of the dating app?
Holocaust. 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 Yes.
Because there's a cost to this holla that I got for you.
Look, man, but that just begs the question. For why?
Why for is there a cost to your holla at me, yo? That's what I want to know, man.
It's always a cost to holler.
There's always a cost to holler.
It's always a cost to holler.
Always. No matter what, man. Y'all be careful with y'all hollering, man.
Yo, man, speaking of a cost, man. Speaking of a cost and arrest.
Oh, accosted.
Accosted. Man. If you were, how do I say this?
Under a rock?
Not under a rock.
Okay, where we going?
Maybe if you were being scammed out of millions, you know, sitting back on your rocker, you might have missed another Negro man being gunned down, this time by more fellow Negro men.
More fellow Negroes.
And this time, these Negro men were cops. This was not a gang-related incident, as far as I know. Unless you want to, you know, I mean, the cops are a gang.
There you go. Rock with me, sir.
You know what I was trying to get to, though. It's not one of those typical, like, it wasn't black-on-black crime. It was the people that were supposed to protect and serve us. You know what I'm saying?
Just black-on-black crime.
Yeah, man, but these are supposed to be the people that we can call on to rescue cats from trees and get donuts from shops and, you know, give our kids dollars when they have good grades and play basketball when people call them and say that they make a noise in the neighborhood. These are the people that we trust to take care of us. But they beat my man up. Pretty bad. Very bad.
Yeah, there we go. My man died.
Horribly bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He out of here.
It's not coming back.
No, not at all.
I didn't watch the video. Have you seen the video?
I have.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was horrible.
It's really that bad?
Yeah, oh, my God.
Like, so...
Oh, my God, it's so bad,
I don't want to know. So, the question I have is, well, like, what would lead you as a man, right? Not even in uniform.
Right.
Outside of a uniform, what would lead you, like, how much rage has to be inside of you to go overboard in hurting someone as you watch them be hurt by 4 other people simultaneously? Was someone deaf?
Gang. Listen, man. This is my thought on the situation. You said it best. Mm-hmm. The police, no matter what state, what city, what country you live in, the police are the biggest gang in that area.
Oh, yeah.
Period. Now, imagine this. You take those 5 black officers and take them out of their uniform and put them in street clothes. That looks like a gang-related fight.
Yeah, it does.
Can you agree on that?
Yeah, I agree.
Now, my thing is this. There are specific people who are hired into the police force to patrol and police certain areas of the city because of who they are affiliated or have been affiliated with, or because of where they grew up. Because that means if
you mean some cities do this, everybody's not doing this. Because I actually feel like everyone should do that, and that's what they don't. The police don't. They don't. They don't police where they're from. They don't patrol where they're from.
You're right. Not every city or county or whatever does that. But they do that to help
the relations, right?
Help the relationship of the neighborhood and to try and bring crime down, because if somebody knows you in that area and knows that you're a cop, most people more than likely would not do certain stuff than they would if they didn't know you.
Right.
Because they know this person, like for me, growing up where I grew up, I knew that there were certain people on the police force that knew my family. And if I got caught doing certain stuff, they're going to call my parents before I get to the jail.
Gotcha.
They'll probably call them as they have me in the back of their squad car and hand the phone to me as I'm on the way to jail. Which means I'm already, one, got to go to jail. Two, I got to deal with my father and my mother when I get there because they going to beat me there. And three, I got to deal with this dude who knows my family conversation. Like, what was you thinking? You know, stuff like that.
That's weird. I would lie about my identity the entire time. I wouldn't even tell them who I am. I am an
87-year-old man from Florida. I have $82 million.
I was in the Holocaust. Yesterday. I swear to God I was there. I swear I was there. I swear.
But that's what they do, man. And truth be told, some of these cops that are on the police force now were affiliated with a gang.
Oh, yeah.
So for you to take a man in Tyree Nichols, who was 29 or was 30 years old, to get beat up that bad by 5 black officers, there's no way possible that you can convince me that this beating had solely everything to do with a traffic stop.
I'm going to take what you say there and agree with you, but I'm going to take the comedic approach on this.
Please, sorry. So I can join in.
Because I feel like that might have been what happened, but I think I know why these cops went AWOL on this dude.
They,
you know, what? Is that the wrong acronym? AWOL is...
AWOL? Absent without leave?
I mean, well, they got fired, so...
So right now they're absent.
Yeah, no, man. I think, you know, because when you get brothers around, like I'm talking like all in a circle,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Usually there's one jokester.
Absolutely.
There's one comedian.
Gotta be.
There's one guy who's always trying to make everybody laugh.
Right.
And I'm just thinking Tyree might have been that guy. And the 5 cops approached him.
Oh my God.
And he got to roasting them on their ass. What are those?
He got to roasting the cops.
He just got to roasting the cops and they couldn't take it.
They couldn't take it, so he got mad.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I think, what do you call 5 black pigs? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going too far. Burnt bacon. That's what I call him. Burnt bacon.
We call him turkey bacon, you giant turkey. That's what we call him. Oh my God.
I don't know, man. But no, man. In all seriousness, this police brutality has got to stop. But it's actually it's a good and a bad thing that just happened. It's good because it was good to see. Not good to see, but it's good. How do I say this, man? It's good to know that there's not just bad white officers. There's bad officers, period. Right? So we don't always have to play into the black-white narrative.
Right.
But to play devil's advocate with the black-white narrative, the question I have is, what happened to the Blue Lives Matter? Where is the police protection? Why aren't these cops on administrative leave? Why aren't they chilling? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't there just a slap on the wrist? We're going to investigate this and take 2 or 3 years. These Negroes were fired before the body cam footage was even given out to the public.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately. And don't get me wrong, I know it's bad. I don't even have to see the footage to know it's horrible. Yeah. Oh, it's this, it's that.
It's really bad.
But it's on video, just like every other single, cop involvement, whatever that we've seen.
You're right.
And we also see those cops at home playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
With a pager.
Yeah.
Pushing paperwork.
Yeah.
Getting paid.
Yeah.
So how come these cops, no matter how wrong they were, how come they aren't afforded the same protection? That's what I want to know.
Because blue and black, no matter how deep the blue is, still ain't the same color.
It ain't. That's purple.
It still ain't the same color.
It's purple.
It's
the color purple. That's exactly what it is.
Me and you will never part my teeth.
You can teach an 87-year-old man how to do that. How you do it? How you Negroes do it?
Don't worry, sign in right here. Sign in right here. I teach you how to do
Sign this check.
Sign this check right here. I teach you how to do it. You say 87?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sign this check right here. Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's unfortunate that, another life has been taken at the hands of the Popo. And this time it really was the Popo. They probably had Popo on the side of the squad car, written out Po. No, too soon. Is that racist? Yeah, I can't be racist. I'm black.
Here's my thing though. These cats were able to post bail. I don't know where they would be safer at. Would they be safer out on the streets?
Yeah, that's true.
Or would you be safer in jail? Because in jail, they not going to put you with public,
No, not with Gen Pop. No.
They can't put cops with Gen Pop. No. Because you're going to run into somebody you actually put in there.
Exactly.
And they gonna wait for you to go to sleep. And they don't care about, they don't care about getting locked up for any longer. They looking for payback. So they can't put you in Gen Pop. But if they put you in, or if you post bail, you still in trouble.
Yeah.
Because now you out on the street.
You're on the street.
And you a regular cop. You got fired.
Yeah.
You not on administrative leave and you still have the badge power. You one of us.
Right. Yeah, you just a regular civilian.
You a regular civilian. So therefore, I'm about to whoop your
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, man. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what they did. Post bail and just stay home, I guess.
No, they posted bail and they at home. But I don't think they probably went to their mama house. They had to go to their mama house, man.
Yeah. Where else are you safe at? Other than mama house.
You gotta go to mama house.
Yeah. Well, hey, man.
You gotta go. But depends on your relationship with mama. Because mama might be like, I got this man over here who said he from the Holocaust. So you can't stay here for too long. I'm trying to get this money.
Mama, did he say he from the Holocaust or did he say he want to holler at you?
A little bit of both. Because him holler at me is going to cost. So I'm just saying, he from the Holocaust and his holler's going to cost.
Oh, man, it's too much, man.
It is too much, man. But that's the world we live in, man. But we went from Florida to Memphis. Now I'm gonna take you back to Florida.
Okay.
Okay. Now when I was in high school, I took shout out to Miss Hill from Auburn High School, class of 2000. Miss Hill taught African American studies.
That's a typo, right?
What's the typo?
What you just said.
What? Miss Hill?
2000.
Class of 2000?
That's when you graduated?
That's when I graduated.
Middle school.
That's when I graduated high school.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. All right.
No, I was not a part of the Holocaust. No. So Miss Hill taught African American studies, and That was one of the best classes I ever had. Best classes, best electives. It could be a actual core class that I took. That was one of the best classes next to Mr. Stokes' English class. So
I had a Stokes in English too.
You had a Stokes in English?
Yeah, it was a female though.
Okay, so this was a male. Mr. Stokes was the bomb. So Miss Hill taught African American studies, but in Florida, the governor or senator or somebody
with some power,
has made it so that they are no longer teaching African American history as an AP class. They are no longer teaching African American history, period.
Okay, so what are we replacing that with?
Huh?
What are we replacing that with?
What you mean? What we're replacing it with?
I mean, if you got rid of something, you got to put something in its place.
Holocaust studies.
Wow. Well,
how to scam a scammer.
Now we talking. Now we talking.
It's a business class.
Now,
it's a business elective.
You might need that. Might need that. Now, why exactly are they taking the AP African American history out of the school?
Because he feels that teaching African American studies is basically causing more harm than it is doing good.
Oh.
In essence, he has a political answer for it, saying that teaching African American studies is too gruesome, too bloody.
It's gruesome.
It's not true. A lot of it's not true.
Oh, it's false. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. A lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, truth be told, let's just get down to the real thick of things.
Yeah.
He doesn't want people to understand what really happened.
He doesn't want white people feeling bad. That's what he's saying.
Do they though?
So sick of love songs. So tired of tears.
So tired of tears.
So done with wishing that you.
The answer machine still has the message on it.
Yeah. It just says about 400 years ago we were slaves. Don't know if you knew that or not, but how you can't take African American studies out of school. I mean,
you can't.
No, you can't. You can't take it out without enhancing everything else. Like, all right, cool. You want to take African American studies out? I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So let's teach American history.
Like true American history.
Yeah. You ain't even got to call it African American history. You can call it U.S. American history. But you better put the African Americans in there. Because they're in there. And let's have them in there in the capacities that they came over in as slaves. They weren't sharecroppers. They weren't store owners. No, they weren't. They were backlash catchers. That's what they were. I mean, right?
Cotton swabbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you want to have that, I'm perfectly fine with that. You don't have to call it black anything. We ain't got to have Black History Month.
Right.
You know what? When February comes around, let's have American History Month.
American history.
But you better tell it all.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So, I think half of the issue is everything has like a color attached to it. Like it's black this, African American this.
Right.
Or what about this? Well, we kept saying what about because y'all not including it.
Right.
So when you don't include it, we have to exclusively put it, here and present it that way.
Right.
So if you don't want us to call it that, just put it in the regular history. It's really as simple as that.
But they can't. You can't because then that doesn't have any separation of lines.
Yeah.
You have if you just call it American history, then you're basically Blue Lives Matter. Because blue looks black, but it's not really black.
But I thought by putting it that way, I'm kind of like I'm being all inclusive. I'm all lives matter.
Do they?
But I'm saying, if we teach American history as just American history, right? Isn't that kind of borderline all lives matter as long as you actually matter all the lives? Right? So if you teach American history directly as it happened,
right?
Don't skip nothing. Don't leave out nothing. I think that's the solution.
It is, but it paints a bad picture for the Anglo-Saxons of the world.
But we're already
for the Mount of Caucasus.
The picture's already painted bad that you're taking classes out. You're taking away studies.
Yeah, but
so everywhere else in the world is like, well, wait, why are you taking classes away?
Yeah, we're taking classes away because we're the actual ones who brought the diseases. Because we didn't learn how to shower until, the people in Africa showed us. We didn't learn about soap and hemp until, people showed us how to do it. I mean, let's just be like you said. If we're gonna teach it all, let's teach it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know anything about hygiene until those colored folks told us. We didn't know anything about technology or math until those colored folks told us. But we're not gonna tell that because we want to look superior, which is why we had to tell them, "Hey, you're stupid." Right. So I'm going to put this whip on your back and you're going to stay here in this Holocaust section of the world.
See, and that's the asinine part to me, because in 2023 you can't do this. 40 years ago you could do this easily. No one would bat an eye because it would have taken me probably 4 years to let the rest of the world know, hey, they really screwing us. They're not teaching us what they teach, what they're supposed to be teaching us.
Right.
But now, all I have to do is go and record a speech and post it online, and now the whole world is like, damn, well, what's wrong with y'all?
Right.
So I think we're doing it a service by bringing a light to it.
Right.
But at the same time, I just think that there has to be some kind of solution so that these things don't continue to happen. So we don't have to continue to address them. And I just think if we found some kind of uniformity, we'd be okay. But like you said, it is tough because they don't want to expose all the history.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. That's just my take on it. I think if you just...
The easiest thing to do is put everybody in a police uniform. Let them go at it. Whoever survives, survives. What's wrong with you?
You put everybody in the class with a cop uniform on.
That's it.
It's time to go.
Time to go.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Winner gets 82 mil. Hey, we're going to call you the Holla At All Cost Survivor. That's it. I'm with it, man.
Everybody wins.
I'm with it, man.
Well, some people lose, but it's a casualty award.
Some people do lose. Well, look, speaking of losing out, there's a whole bunch of people about to be losing out.
Oof.
Hopefully you're not losing your relatives, though, over this issue.
What's the issue?
So, we all trust, doctors' offices and hospitals.
I don't like where this is going because not everybody trusts them.
Nursing homes and
nope, don't trust them either.
You trust your little RN. You get your cute little RN. She got her hair done. She comes in. She taking care of your daddy. Hey, what your daddy need? Blah blah blah. Okay, let me go and fix his charts. And she goes away. Right. What if I tell you her license? It is 10:15. It's 10:15. What if I told you that her license is not legit?
Like her driver's license?
No, not her driver's license.
Oh,
nobody care about that.
I thought she was on suspended license. I was about to say, hold on, chick.
Nobody care about that.
You got to work here illegally. Hold on. We not about to do this. You're not going to check on me and you illegally driving. This is not what we're about to do. Every turn you took was illegal.
No, man. I'm speaking on her nursing license.
Oh, her nursing license.
Yeah, her nursing license.
What if her nursing license was what?
What if her nursing license was not real? What if you discovered it was illegitimate, like a son from a daddy who's not there no more? Well, never was there. I don't know which one is illegitimate.
I would say that she got her license from an 87-year-old man. who survived the Holocaust.
You can't put that on him, man. He ain't handing out licenses too. He might be.
Okay, there we go.
He might.
There we go. I mean, if you survive the Holocaust, you can put a white coat on with your last name being Jones, and nobody would bat an eye.
But no, look, what is it? This is Florida too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in Florida, man, they issued over 7,500 nursing licenses from this unaccredited, unaware, unbelievable schools that really don't exist. Like, what do they do? Just prep you for the test? Because they still had to take the test. That's the interesting part about this whole situation.
They had to take the test.
They had to take the test
to be state known or state certified as a nurse.
But they never had to do the actual schooling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You just had to know how to take the test, which sounds a little familiar, but
sounds like school.
Sounds like school.
Sounds just like school.
Yeah. Sounds like school today. But my thing is, a lot of these students didn't even take the test.
Oh wow. They just paid the money?
They paid up in excess of $15,000 to get their nursing license.
Yo, I know some nurses, and I'm sure you do too, have like new nurses who have gone through like hell.
Yeah.
Like mad classes and plenty of time and clinics.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
And then you have to take the state board test.
Yeah.
And the state board test is like long and stupid.
Yeah.
You got to take the Hippocratic Oath. Is it Hippocratic or
hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus. The
hip hop. What you talking about?
Hip hop.
You don't stop.
Make your body rock.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Put your hands in the air and wave like you just don't care. You graduated. That's all I need you to do. Sign right here. All right. Pay me $82 million. But yeah, they had to pay in excess of $15,000, and they didn't have to do nothing. They actually had somebody take the test for you.
Oh, man, sign me up.
Sign you up?
Sign me up. I mean, I ain't got the $15K right now, but sign me up.
Listen, and do you know the amount of money that you could make from being a traveling nurse? You can pay that $15K off in a month.
Yeah.
In a month.
Yeah.
There's traveling nurses out here who make good money, who make like, $25K in a month.
Yeah.
And are able to basically get their state issued license sealed and everything from this school.
Didn't even have to take the test.
Didn't even have to take the test. Didn't have to step foot in a gymnasium with that one single chair next to somebody who stank, and on the other side is somebody who's real nervous. Behind you, you got somebody who wants to cheat, and in front of you is the person you trying to cheat off of. Not saying I've been there, and not saying I know anybody that did it. I'm just saying that's what I picture.
Look, the scariest part about this whole thing to me is the number.
7,500.
The number that they put out was 7,500.
Right.
7,500 seems so small.
But it's so big.
Small. It is big, but it's so small. If you get my drift.
Yeah.
7,500 seems like that's all they caught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that's all we know of. That's all we can confirm or deny. And I think, because I done been to some doctors lately where these nurses is just,
come on, sir.
They just slapping ink to paper.
Come on, sir.
That 7,500 might be 75,000.
Facts.
750K.
Hey, some of these people are working at urgent cares. Y'all gotta be careful.
I don't think none of y'all nurses are real.
Hey, listen.
They might all be Holocaust survivors.
I need to see certificates.
Yeah, me too.
And I need to have like certificate numbers, your badge number, everything.
Look,
Social Security number, Holocaust number.
Put 5 nurses in a room with me. Let's go. Whoever win, get to take care of me. Whoever win, duke it out. Let's go. Hi, man. Holla at all costs. You got to holla at all costs, man. But no, that got me to thinking because I got to thinking about my mom, who's a registered nurse and spent all that time, 30, 40, 50, 60 years.
Is she?
And it got me to thinking, because she used to tell me these stories about, how she was one of the first black nurses who went through UVA and received her nursing license and all that.
Is she?
Not Florida. You
sure?
But it just got me to thinking.
What did it get you to thinking about?
Did you really get that?
Exactly. Did you really? Did you go to school for that?
Are you sure, or did you just pay some old head? To nah, man. But all seriousness, man. I get it. I really do.
Do you?
I really do, because I've had some times in school where I've had to do what I had to do to get through. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether that's borrowing somebody else's essay, or just
going to see the essay. Who's able to give you a stamp on your essay?
Hey, man, all I'm gonna say is, when we was going to school, plagiarizing took a lot more proof. And with that, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next one, man. So, well, speaking of Negroes, Negroes in the league, man. We used to have a great big Negro in the league. That don't sound right. But he was loud with his words and his play and his prowess and his stature.
Yes.
Ed Reed.
Which one you talking about?
Ed Reed.
Ed
Reed, former Baltimore Raven.
Yeah.
Play safety.
Yeah.
He was one of those tenacious safeties. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like, get after it.
If you got hit by Ed Reed, you knew it.
Oh yeah, you remember that. You don't forget an Ed Reed hit. So, Ed Reed was, following in footsteps of Dion.
Yeah.
He was gonna go take over at HBCU.
Yeah. Take
them to the next level.
Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, Bethune-Cookman. What's they mascot?
What's they what?
What are they? The Cooks? The Bethune-Cookman? What are they? Hold on. Ignorant moment. Don't worry about it.
He said,
what's Bethune-Cookman's mascot?
He said, what are they? The Cookmans.
The Wildcats. So Bethune-Cookman and the Wildcats.
Hey!
You should have been the Cooks, because Wildcats has been taken several times over.
Bethune-Cookman a culinary school.
Maybe they should be.
Got a 300-pound offensive lineman that's going to make you some frog legs.
But yeah, man, so Ed Reed was supposed to take over Bethune-Cookman, and he didn't, because I guess he went on this big tirade about how the school was trash.
Little situation.
Yeah, he basically said the school was mud butt.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah. Dookie treats.
Come on, give me one more.
I don't know. It was cheeks.
Mold and mildew.
Yeah, straight cheeks.
Yeah. So, Ed Reed, like you said, well, he was hired.
Yeah.
Then officially removed. Mm-hmm. But he said he wasn't giving up his seat, but then he ended up giving it up.
Yeah.
So, his complaint was when he was hired, he went to the school to check it out and saw that they had a whole bunch of mold and mildew issues.
Right.
So their thing was, the school president said that they still have had trouble recovering from the last hurricane.
Which was when?
Which was probably, I want to say, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like real bad hurricane.
Okay.
So.
Still recovering, they said.
Still
recovering. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Still recovering?
Yes, that just sounds like you ain't got it. Or you don't want to spend on it. Still recovering? But the students are still coming to the school.
Still coming to school.
And they're still paying their tuition. And still getting the books, right?
Still getting their books.
Yeah, so money's still flowing.
Yeah.
So some things should be getting still fixed.
No.
Come on, man.
No, we need this bonus we about to get.
Apparently so.
Yeah. So there was a guy, the president of Bethune-Cookman, went on to Roland Martin on an interview.
Yeah.
And he had the audacity, because Roland Martin asked him a question about a picture he put up, and Roland Martin called it mold. The president decided to take this moment to correct him and say, that's not mold, that's mildew.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Either way it go, you can get sick from either one if you inhale it.
Yeah, but one's worse than the other, so.
One's worse than the other.
Yeah, just gotta put that out there.
But they both, from the picture, they still look like mold and mildew.
Yeah. Yeah, but if your drawers have a streak in it, you're going to put it in the dirty clothes. If they don't, you might give them another wear. Yeah, stay right here for more street knowledge.
I don't want that knowledge.
I'm with you though, man.
I don't want that knowledge. So Ed Reed, he went off, like you said, on the tirade on Instagram, Facebook, and talked about how bad the conditions were, and the student body followed him.
Started taking pictures and posting.
Started marching, making posters, all kind of stuff. And they were calling for Ed Reed to be reinstated. And the student body wouldn't do it.
Well, that's crazy.
Or the administrative staff.
They're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it.
Because, I mean, when's the last time anybody has, like, bad-mouthed an organization and been removed from the organization and then came back to the organization? Other than, I don't know, Vince McMahon or Donald Trump.
Those were the two I was going to lead with. So one of those was scripted and the other one just forced its way. So
I think they're both scripted.
I think they both have, pretty much.
You can't do that. I get Ed Reed, and I think he did a great thing by bringing light to the situation. But for him to do what he did and then to think that they was going to come back and hire him, come on, man. That's like you leaving your job and be like, you know what? Yeah, and they got mice and roaches and everything back in here. And then the next week, you'd be like, hey, so y'all still got 40 hours on the schedule for me, right?
Hey, next week. Listen, I see y'all struggling back there. You only got one person on the grill. You need me.
Yeah, you need me.
You need me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
That's what he's saying. And they're basically saying, no, we don't.
Right.
We're just going to keep on cooking these grills like we've been doing and throwing the patties on the wall. Look at the grease splatter. You see it. Huh?
And matter of fact, that's not mold. That's mildew.
That's grease stains.
That's grease stains, just to let you know. That's grease stains. And that's from my 87-year-old grandfather who survived the Holocaust.
Yeah, we definitely got to clean this building up, hey. This is the Church Parking Lot Podcast, man. We want to thank y'all for coming out for episode 100. I'm your co-host, D. Allen. Alongside my co-host.
Change them all, baby. We in here.
Yeah, make sure y'all check us out on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that. This should be uploaded to probably YouTube.
Yeah.
One of them. And yeah, man. For episode 100 and 001. This has been the Church Parking Lot Podcast, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. Hit the button. Hit it. Click it.